All right, now anyway, I was talking about two of the whitest white people, and I'm not against really white people. What do I care? I could care less. But the libs care a lot. They're into skin color, skin tone, skin this and skin that. And two of them, as I said, would be this Chris Matthews, a.k.a. Screwball and Screwball, with 0 ratings. I think the guy makes $1 million a viewer, about $4 million a year. And he has this kook, this loser, this weasel, Mark McKinnon, this putative Republican who stabs conservatives in the back, left and right. And that's why MSLSD and the other fruitcake networks like to have this fool on. But here they are trashing the Tea Party movement, calling them yet again teabaggers, which is a grotesque phrase. In other words, attacking the American people. Because even if you haven't formally been at a rally or you're not a member of the Tea Parties or what have you, most of us sympathize, absolutely, with the effort. It is a basic American effort. Constitutionalism, limited government, lower taxes, and so forth. But listen to this back and forth between Matthews and this fool McKinnon. Cut 5, go.
The teabaggers are an interesting group to watch. They're not far right. They're probably center right, in fact, some centrist, but they're generally, I think, Republican voters, right? Is that fair to say? They vote Republican? And they're monochromatic, right?
Well, I don't know that they're monochromatic.
They're not? Every picture I see shows them to be.
Well, there's a lot of people out there that cuts across a lot of demographics who feel disenfranchised.
But not that other demographic.
The other demographic?
Meaning they're all white. All of them. Every single one of them is white.
I think that's a fair characterization, predominantly.
Yeah, well, what's that about?
What's that about? I seem to recall that some of the thugs at the SEIU beat up a black guy who was a Tea Party or a town hall participant. Let me tell you what that's about, Matthews. Let's look at the lineup over there at MSLSD, and let's look at how white it is. You have our buddy Joe Scarborough. I'm not attacking Joe in any respect on this, but he has to admit he's white. There's some goofball, Radigan. Is that the one that follows next with the squirrel on his head? Whatever. He appears to be white. The rest of the day show doesn't matter. It's like watching your radio. Nobody cares what's on MSLSD. Then we get to Ed Schultz, the fat, bloated, no-talent fool. He's white. Then after Ed Schultz, excuse me, I haven't memorized this lineup over there at MSLSD. I just know they're full of white stooges. Let's see, I think Chris Matthews follows the fat, bloated fool Schultz. The dummy Chris Matthews. Now, who's after him? Oh, the pervert, Oberman. I think he's white, too. Then we have Rachel Madcow. White. And honest to God, I don't know what the hell is after that. But last time I checked, it's an all-white network, that MSLSD. Oh, my goodness. What's going on? Hey, what's that all about, Chris? To quote you? Isn't this a fair characterization? Every single one of you is white. So here's my suggestion, Matthews. Resign. Take your sorry ass out of MSLSD and give it to a minority. Finally do something that you promote in the workplace for everybody else. And I have even a better idea. How about a black conservative or a Hispanic conservative? Why don't you try that over there at MSLSD? You can not only have diversity of race, but a little diversity of thought. Now, you can't do that. You're the quintessential all-white country club left-wing network, which is why you have no ratings, which is why nobody watches you. I toy with you. You're a foil. Otherwise, I would ignore you too.